Good morning students. What are seen in the previous class now? In the previous class we had discussed kaleidoscope, how to form the multiple images, and then what is called dispersion of sunlight, and then how to create the rainbow in the atmosphere, and then not to be the creator, and naturally it will be occur, how to occur the rainbow in the atmosphere, and then what is called refraction, how to refraction will be used in the dispersion of light. Okay, that all are discussed in the previous session. In the today's session I will explain completely the human eye. What are the parts of human eye, how to the image it will be formed in the human eye, and then what's the blind spot of the human eye, and then what's the persistence of vision. That all are discussed in the previous session. Okay, then first, what are the eye parts? Okay, what are the eye parts in the human eye? So you have to know that the human eye in biology. Okay, what are the parts in the human eye? First, human eye is having one round shape, not to be in a round, it will be in a complete huge size. Okay, so human eye is a very important part in the human to see all the objects. Okay, so the eye, without the eyes we cannot see anything. Okay, so what are the eye parts? What are the parts in the eye? First, the front side is having one layer. That the outer part of the eye, it will be called as cornea. Cornea is having one membrane. Okay, cornea, the outer part of the eye is having one elastic membrane. That transparent elastic membrane, it will be called as cornea. The light, it will be enters to the eye in this part. Okay, so the outer part of the eye, it will be called as cornea. And second one is iris. Iris, it will be the back side of the behind the cornea. That the iris is there. That the iris, it will be check the amount of, it will be restrict the amount of light energy, it will be pass on to the eye. It will be controls the amount of light will be entering to the eye. Okay, and then iris, it will be very responsible for to view the colored images. Okay, so coloring images it will be get by using the iris. So first part is cornea and second part is iris. Iris, it will be adjust the amount of light will be entering to the eye. Okay, second one is iris, and third one is pupil. Pupil is center of the eye. Center of the eye is the pupil. Okay, center of the eye is the pupil. Pupil, it will be lying in the center part of the eye. The pupil way only the light will be enters to the eye. Okay, and then pupil behind lens is there. That the lens, it will be concave in nature. That the lens, it will be giving the perfect view. It will be capture the surrounding view, surrounding light, and then it will be the lens, it will be used to focus all the light energy, it will be enters to the eye, and it will be deposited to the back side of the eye part. Okay, so lens, it will be used to focus the light. Okay, then retina. Retina is the back side of the eye. So behind the lens, then one layer it will be handle the eye lens, that will be called as ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles will be adjust the focal length of the eye lens. It will be the ciliary muscle sometimes it will be contract, sometimes it will be loosen. That one the lens it will be contract and lens it will be elaborate. So that's the way it will be adjust the focal length of the light. Okay, adjust the focal length of the lens. Ciliary muscles will be hold the lens, not to be moving with one another. Okay, so ciliary muscle will be covered. Ciliary muscles will be covers the lens and it will be hold the lens, and then it will be alter the focal length of the lens. Okay, then next one is retina. Retina is the screen. Retina only to capture the image. It will be for what image it will be under to, what object view it will be under to the eye, it will be captured on the retina sides. Okay, so this is the parts in the human eye. One is cornea, iris, pupil, lens, retina, ciliary muscles, and after the retina one optical nerve is there. That the optical nerve, it will be carry the signal to the brain. Okay, in the retina part the image it will be captured in virtual and erect image. Real and inverted image. Real and inverted image. தலைகீழ் image தான் போய் விடும். So real and inverted image, that image identify the brain, it will be taken as the normal image, and by using the optical nerve. The image view, it will be going to the optical nerve. The optical nerve, it will be transferred the what it will be seen in front of the eye, and that the signal it will be captured by the brain. The brain it will be identify the what the thing it will be in front of the eye. Okay, so some sensory cells, it will be light sensitive cells, it will be used to focusing the light, it will be used to viewing the light energy in front of the eye. Okay, one is rods, another one is cones. And rods, it will be light sensitive with respect of intensity of the light. Rods is there and cones is there. Rods, it will be light, it will be entered to the rods, it will be contract and close due to the intensity of the light. Some light it will be having the intensity is high, some light it will be having the low intensity. So intensity means brightness. So sometimes நம்ம பிரைட்டான லைட்டை என்ட்ரு பண்ணுவோம், சம்டைம்ஸ் லைட்டான லைட் வந்து என்ட்ரு ஆகும். பிரைட்டான லைட்னோடனே ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக நம்ம எப்படி கண்ணை க்ளோஸ் பண்ணுவோம், that it will be called as rods. Rods, it will be very sensitive light cells. It will be act from the on the basis of intensity of the light. And cones also light sensitive cell due to the colors of the light. The cones of the light will be having the three colors, red, blue and green. That the cones, it will be very very responsible for viewing the colored images. So the cones will be the sensitive light sensitive cells due to the colors of the light, due to the entering the colors of the light, that the colors of the light we easily identified by using the cones. Okay, so rods and cones is a very very light sensitive cells that are used to view the light with respect of intensity, with respect of colors. Okay, so light rods and cones. And then how to image formed in the eye. So first, light will be fall on to the cornea, it will be enters to the cornea. Okay, iris it will be identified, adjust the amount of light it will be entering the eye, and then light it will be fall on to the lens, it will be enters in the pupil of the eye, and then light it will be the viewing signal it will be fall on to the lens. The lens it will be converge the image, that the converged image it will be fall on to the retina. Okay, retina it will be captured the image, and real and inverted image, that the image will be transferred to the brain by the optical nerve. Okay, that is the image formation in the eye. Clear? Then blind part of the eye. Which part it will be the blind in the eye? So in the junction of retina and optical nerve, retina and optical nerve, in the junction of retina and optical nerve does not having any sensory cells. In the junction of retina and optical nerve, in the junction no sensory cell at all. So that the point does not view anything. That's the point. By using that point, no vision at all. So no vision at all, that the point it will be called as blind part of the blind spot of the eye. Okay, blind spot of the eye is retina, the junction of retina and then optical nerve. Octopus does not having any blind spot because the junction also has having the optical nerve. Okay, so this is the blind spot of the eye. Then persistence of vision. Persistence of vision means one time the light will be entered into the cornea part, the light it will be fall on to the back side of the retina, it will be captured at the back side of the eye, that will be called as retina, and then again retain their first part, will be taking some time. Okay, sometimes you have to see the still images. Okay, but the still images is move faster than the rate of 16 times per second. 16 times per second, the still images it will be moving 16, it will be rushed to moving 16 times 16 faster than 1 second, that it will be considered as a moving object. 16 we have to see the more and more still images. That the still images we have to run in your eye at the fast rate of 16 per second. That the images it will be considered as a moving object for our eye. Okay, that is called as persistence of vision. Some time duration it will be for view the one object to the another one object, that will be called as persistence of vision. அதாவது ஒரு 16 பீசஸை நீங்கள் வந்து இமேஜாக வச்சுருக்கீங்க அப்படின்னா டேட்டா இமேஜஸ் நீங்கள் ரன் பண்ண விடுறீங்க அப்படின்னா ரொம்ப ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக ஒரு செகண்டுக்கு 16 டைம்ஸ் வந்து நீங்கள் ரன் பண்ண விடுறீங்கன்னா அந்த ஸ்டில் இமேஜஸ் வில் பி considered as a moving object. Your eye it will be considered as a moving object. Okay, the perceived were moving object, that will be called as persistence of vision. And then least distance. Persistence of vision, I will give one example for that. You have to take one cardboard. Okay, the cardboard we have to take one cardboard and top and bottom we have to make one hole by using a punching machine. Okay, so one side we have to paste one bird picture and another one side you have to paste the bird's catch picture. Okay, then the two holes we have to insert one string. Okay, one cardboard, we take in one cardboard, we put two holes in the upper and bottom side of the cardboard. We have to insert one string at the top and bottom side of the hole. The two holes, one string is there. You have to twist the thread or string. The cardboard it will be twisted continuously. You have to increase the twisting per second, that the rotation it will be create the images, and then that the image it will be moving, and then the bird it will be, we can see the bird it will be inside the gauge. Okay, this is the example for persistence of vision. Okay, so take one cardboard, put the two holes in the tops and bottom side, and the two holes we insert one string. The string one side the cardboard will be pasted with the bird picture, and another one side the gauge picture. We have continuously rotate the string, the cardboard also rotate. We can easily see the bird, it will be inside the gauge. So that will be called the persistence of vision. Okay, and then least distance. Least minimum distance is required to see the perfect image, perfect view. So we want to see the clear picture with the minimum distance. What's the minimum distance is needed to view the clear image or clear object? That it will be 25 centimeter. 25 centimeter will be necessarily to view a clear image by using our eye. Okay, then cataract. All are know that cataract means after the 40 age people or 60 age people, the eyeball it will be eye view it will be very blurred. Okay, so the eye capture the image, that the image it will be blurred at the age of 60. Okay, that will be called as cataract, because the eye membrane it will be smashed means the eye lens it will be perfectly not to be working, so it will be giving the blurred image. That will be called as cataract. Cataract will be the elastic membrane, one elastic membrane it will be created on the cornea part. The elastic membrane it will be give the blurred images. So doctors it will be cure the elastic membrane on the cornea part, that the person will be clearly view the image. Okay, that will be called as cataract. Then how to care the eyes. So already all of them you have to know that avoid the usage of mobiles and televisions, and then we have to see any pictures or any movies in the TV during the long times. Okay, ரொம்ப நேரம் டிவி பார்க்குறத இக்னோர் பண்ணணும். Okay, so that is the care of eyes. Then we have to wash our eyes with a clean water. Okay, suppose we insert any foreign bodies like a pin or anything in your eye, don't rub in your eye, because of the foreign bodies it will be easily affect the outer membrane of your eye. Okay, then eyes are not to be not to read in a dim light. Anything you have to not to read in a dim light. You can always read anything in a bright light. Okay, and then avoid reading in a moving vehicle. Avoid reading in a moving vehicle. And as well as already I told that do not watch TV or computer for a long stretch of time. Okay, so that's the way is easily we take of our eyes. Okay, then nocturnal animals. What's the meaning that nocturnal animals? Night living animals. Night time, many animals it will be view easily the objects without the light, with the dim light. Okay, especially owl. Owl will be having huge size of retina, so they can easily see the object at the night time comparable to the human being. Okay, and then some birds or some animals are having reflecting membrane, thick reflecting membrane. It's a special reflecting membrane. That the reflecting membrane it will be reflects the light. That the way they can easily see the objects. Then some birds is having large number of rod cells. Rod cells is the light sensitive cell. That the rod cells it will be give the clear image of the any one object. Okay, that is the nocturnal animals. The nocturnal animals can see the object easily with the help of rod cell, large number of rod cells and huge retina, and then some elastic membrane, reflecting membrane. Okay, then braille system. Braille system is the very useful system for the blind illness person. Okay, blind illness person ku use பண்ணக்கூடிய ஒரு system, that is braille system. Braille system it will be invented by Louis Braille at the age of 3. He blind at the age of 3. Okay, he blind at the age of 3. He found that one system it will be used to all the blinds, all the blind human beings. So the braille systems are having 63 characters. 63 characters it will be act as a letter, act as a number or anything. That the 63 character it will be fixed on the one sheet. 6 dots is there. That's the 6 dots. It will be first 2 dots and next 2 dots and next 2 dots. 1 to 6 is light dots. That the dots it will be emphasis on the paper. The blind man or blind woman it will be rub the dots. They easily identify what the letter is there, what the number is there. Okay, so in the braille system 6 rows and 6 dots is there, 63 characters is there. That the dots it will be embossed on the paper. That the way the blind woman or blind human being it will be easily identify what the character is there. So the braille system it will be very 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 useful for the blind persons. Okay, so that is all the topics I had explained. So first eye parts. What are the parts in the eye? That is cornea, iris, pupil, lens, retina, ancillary muscles and optic nerve. And the optical nerve it will be transfer the image, it will be captured by the retina to the brain. Okay, then how to form the how the image formed by the lens to the retina. So how to image formed by the retina ma? So the light will be enters to the cornea part, the lens it will be focus the light, and then the light it will be giving the image on the retina. Okay, that the image it will be passed on to the brain by the optic nerve. Okay, and 2 light sensitive cells is there. One is rod, another one is cone. Rods it will be the very light sensitive cell. It will be acting the intensity of the light with respect of the intensity of the light. And then cones are the light sensitive cell with respect of the colors. Okay, 3 colors are there. One is red, blue and green. Okay, then persistence of vision means one still image it will be faster at the rate of 16 per second. That the image it will be considered as a moving object. So one vision will be some time duration will be needed to see the one image to the another one image. That will be called as persistence of vision. What is called blind spot of the eye? Blind part of the eye is at the junction of retina and the optical nerve, one dot is there. That the dot does not having any sensory cells. So that the dot does not view any images. does not give the any images, that the spot it will be considered as blind spot of the eye. Okay. Then least distance. What is the minimum distance is required to see the perfect clear image by using our eye? That is 25 centimeter. 25 centimeter will be very needed to see a very good image. Okay. Then how to care the image? So don't watch the TV and computer after a long time, and then always clean your eye with a cold water, and then don't read any books or anything in the dim light, and then avoid the reading in the moving vehicles, that all are. Okay. Then nocturnal animals. Nocturnal animals, how can see the object at the night time comparable to the human being? It will be greatly, they can see the object clearly. So because especially owl will be having the huge retina, that the way they can easily see the object at the night time. Okay. Some birds is having reflecting membrane system, some birds is having large number of rod cells. Okay. And then Braille system. Braille system will be invented by Louis Braille at the age of he blind at the age of 3. Okay. So Braille system will be having 63 characters, 6 dots, it will be raised to 1 to 6, and then that the dots it will be emphasis in the paper. One blind person, it will be touch the dots in the paper, he easily identify the what the symbol is there, what the letter is there, what the picture is there. Okay. Thus the Braille system, it will be very much useful for a person to identify the any one thing for a blind person. Then blind person, it will be easily identify the object by touching and hearing anything. Okay. So this is the today topics. One is eye parts, image formation, persistence of vision, and blind spot of the eye, least distance, care of eyes, nocturnal animals, and Braille system. So home assignment for today's session. Home assignment for today's session. Home assignment for today's session. Draw and label the parts of a human eye. Draw and label the parts of a human eye. Okay. Draw and label the diagram, or draw and label the parts of a human eye. Okay. Thank you.